Hey there, it's Miner, and today I'm going to be creating a video about why I have not played on the Hypixel server in the last few weeks. So I don't know if you've noticed, but if you're one of my Hypixel friends, you might have noticed that I haven't really been playing on the Hypixel server so much lately, and there's some reasons for it. So, first, lag. So, I play on the Hypixel server, and, sometimes there's lag issues, like, like getting disconnected maybe, or maybe just having like server lag kind of issues, or maybe getting some like long error message, like stuff like that. It's just really frustrating, and I know like a solution could be like playing during the night when there's less traffic on the server, but I'm not staying up till 4 a.m. to play Bed Wars. Like, that just doesn't make sense. I'm not staying up in the night to do that. Like, that's just not reasonable. So, yeah, it's just a really big issue I've been encountering, and it's really been just demotivating me from playing the server entirely. So I use Minecraft 1.13.2 to play the server. Now, the reason why I don't use 1.8.9 is because, so what was happening is I type in the chat, like with friends and stuff, and like in older versions, when you do chat messages in chat, it's really limited space, and it sometimes gets cut off. Like, let's say I'm trying to say something, right? And let's just say I'm trying to say a story, and then it cuts it off. See, I can't type anymore. And because of that, I like 1.11 update because it added more chat room, which is a good thing because that means that it's not going to get cut off. And there was even a time in 2017 where I was trying to say something in chat with one of my friends, and I was trying to say have, but then have got cut off, and I said ha, and they thought I was saying ha. And then they muted me, so I had to message them saying, oh, I wasn't trying to say ha, it cut off have, and then they unmuted me. So, I mean, that's the reason why I use a newer version. Now, also, the reason why I like to use, another reason is colored beds. I like colored beds. It makes more sense for Bed Wars, so that's 1.12 update feature. And then the reason why I don't use 1.12.2 is because there's this glitch with texture packs where they're not able to name items, so that it was fixed in 1.13, which is why I use 1.13.2. Now, I would actually use 1.14 because there's a newer version of the build battle, but the issue is that 1.14 is kind of unstable and has issues, and 1.13 isn't as bad. So, yeah, that's why I use 1.13.2. And honestly, in 1.13.2, it's not actually too bad for I know 1.13 might seem like a weird version to play on, but it's actually not too bad. Now, there is a glitch with, like, everything being waterlogged, but it could be worse. And sometimes I get, like, minor frame rate drops, but it could be worse, And often on the server, like, I'm playing, and then I start getting this server lag, and it says disconnected, or java dot whatever blah blah long exception, or I might say timed out. And the thing with those errors is that I could be playing a game, and especially in Bed Wars, like, if you get kicked off while you don't have a bed, I'm pretty sure it still messes up your win streak and counts as a loss, which isn't fair. Like, I should not be losing games just because of a server error. Like, that isn't my fault, so it's not fair, and it frustrates me so much. It's completely demotivating me to play the server at all. So, yeah, that's another reason why I have not been playing on Hype. There's a big reason. It's the lag and disconnection errors. And then there's also this stupid glitch you might know of. I know that xXmegamasterXx knows of it. It's where you're bridging in Bed Wars, right, or Sky Wars, and then all of a sudden it gets rid of the blocks you place and you fall off, which isn't fair. Like, I'm a person who is a tryhard and I care about my stats. Currently I'm 147 star, I'm pretty sure, but I mean, I haven't been grinding so much because my stats are getting killed by these issues, and it frustrates me to death, and it makes it more anxiety-ridden than fun, and the point is to have fun, and if I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna play the game. Now the thing is that the reason why this happens is how crowded the server is, and there's the COVID-19 quarantine that has caused more players to play Bed Wars. You know, Gamerboy80 and Purple and Sammy Green are gaining more subscribers faster because there's more people that are bored and want some entertainment, so they go to Bed Wars, and I totally understand that. Like, these players, like, it's like a good thing that there's more players playing the server, but the bad thing is that there's lag that seriously needs to be addressed and fixed, because if my stats are going to get ruined because of an unstable connection error, that isn't fair, and they need to get on the ball right away with that. So, yeah, it's a serious issue. You can tell me if you have any solution, because I am going to shout you out if you do. And you can also say if you have similar issues to me, because I know xXmegamasterXx, or also known as Purple Fiona00, said he has the issue where he gets kicked off his bridge. And I feel that, because I've had that issue too. And it's so frustrating. And, like, especially me, like, I'm a tryhard. I'm not a little casual player that plays occasionally with friends. No, I like doing a lot of tryhard grinding in solo mode, and I can't if I'm gonna have issues like that. Now, I do actually get 28 MS ping, and all this, I'm talking as if I get like 500 MS ping, but actually no. This might seem insane, and you know, you might be thinking 28 MS, but that's godly ping. Well, a lot of the time it feels okay, but then sometimes it starts breaking out, like occasionally, and it breaks and becomes unstable, and then I get a disconnection issue occasionally. Like, I'm doing some smooth gameplay for a few hours, and then all of a sudden these issues start happening, and it's literally just not cool. Now, I get that a lot of players like using 1.8.9 because they can block hit, but I don't really care about block hitting, and seeing those Gamerboy80 videos and people having that stupid block hit glitch where they're just blocking with their sword and not actually hitting you, it scares me. So, yeah, I don't really care about block hitting that much, so, yeah, don't try to convince me to use 1.8.9. I explain the reasons why I like 1.13, and I do use Optifine, and it does help, but it's not perfect, so, yeah. Now, that right there, the lag and unstable connection errors, is the main reason why I haven't been playing Hypixel. Now, there is another minor reason why I haven't been playing it, and it's that there's so many players that are better than me. Like, it gets a little frustrating because, you know, so many sweats and tryhards are out there these days, and, like, I try to be one, but it's difficult to catch up with them because they're already so good and they're wrecking my face. So, it's kind of difficult, and, I mean, I care about my stats, but it's hard to because of the lag and issues like that, and that there's so many players better than me. It's just hard, you know? And I have more solo Bed Wars losses than Purple, believe it or not. Proof on screen right now. Like, I'm not saying that's, like, extremely horrible, but some of it might have been because of an error or a disconnection issue. And that's not fair. That's not my fault. Like, they need to get on the ball and fix that. Now, I know a lot of you probably miss me, and, you know, Friendly Turtle, especially you, if you're watching this, I'm just gonna say that I did enjoy playing with you, but the issue is I'm not staying up till 4 AM to grind Bed Wars just because there's less lag, and seriously, like, they need to make it more fair for all players, no matter what time they play the server at. And I would play more games with friends, but the issue is that I kind of can't and don't, and because there's so many issues. And there was even a time a few weeks ago that I was playing with some friends, and we got a win streak of 4, and then the win streak got ruined because we all got kicked for no reason, just because of this little error, which wasn't fair at all. So, I mean, these things, the lag, and there's so many players better than me, it's demotivating me from playing Hypixel, and I'm so sick of it. Like, please, somebody help, or I might never return to Hypixel even though I want to. And I want to because it's fun if there isn't the issues with lag, especially, and, I mean, it costed money to get that MVP Plus rank. Like, I want it to be more worth it. Like that money was spent so I could play the Hypixel server. But if I'm gonna have lag issues all the time and getting disconnection errors that kill my stats, that's not fun. And it makes me more anxious than enjoyable, you know? Now, another server I used to play on is Mineplex. So a lot of you probably know Mineplex, you know? It was successful in 2014 and 2015. And then it started losing players because of hackers and lag and a bunch of other mess. Now, I do really think that the Mineplex games are fun. And just a few weeks ago, I actually went on Mineplex to see what it was like, and I was having severe lag constantly, and I was getting so sick of it. I'm like, okay, how can I fix this? I literally cannot play this server right now. It's unstable. What do I do? And I found lagless Mineplex. But even when I did lagless Mineplex, there was less lag, but there was still some lag. And that's the lag. Disconnection issues, unstable connection, even though I have 28 ms ping. Like, it just demotivating me from playing either servers. And another reason why I haven't really played Mineplex that much is because it's not really relevant anymore. Like, 2020 Mineplex, it's just dead, kind of. I mean, of course, there's still like 2,000 players playing on it, but that's not near as much as the 100,000 that Hypixel gets. So, I mean, I would play Mineplex more also because I have the hero rank, and I actually want to play on Hypixel and Mineplex more because I have the rank and the games are fun. But with so many unstable connection errors and lag, and so many players better than me, like, I've gotten frustrated, you know? So yeah, that is why I haven't been playing so much Hypixel recently. If anyone can help, please leave a comment, and I would shout you out in the next video. So yeah, that's pretty much my video for today, and bye!